If you like what you see, please subscribe and like James's channel. Also, don't forget to click the bell icon so you'll be notified of future train videos.
Well, hey guys, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at a recent release from Walthers Mainline. This is the SD50, EMD SD50. It's got DCC and sound from ESU. So we're going to go ahead and get into this box and see some of the updates of the SD50 molds from Walthers next. Saved you an unboxing experience. Here is the manual, exploded parts, ESU digital sound, I think a limited function decoder with 9 functions. There's also a warranty card that just hit the floor. We're going to open this up, pull it out. Set that down and take a look. Boy, it is heavy. Alright, so just that people are aware, Walthers Mainline is a budget-friendly line. That means that a lot of details are not going to be present. You get to add those yourself or just enjoy the budget-friendly line with the minimal details, but you do have some separately applied details like the horn and stuff like that. So with that said, let's go ahead and look at this. There are new and improved HTC trucks. The weight seems really, really heavy. We'll take a look at that later. Horn mounted up there. Number boards, separately applied brake wheel up front. And because our turntable is starting to get packed, we'll look at the front end from this angle. You got the snow plow, and you do have plastic couplers. I believe they're plastic with a magnetic glide hand. A little hard to see with all that sea of black going on. Still LED lights. And you've got some areas here for the class lights. We'll see if those work. There are windshield wipers installed on the cab as well. Cab windows, so that's an added feature for Mainline. There's no cab interior installed. As you can see, it's pretty blank in there. Maybe hard to tell from this angle. You may occasionally see some wires running across. I can if you're really strained to look in there. Back here, dynamic brake fan area is all molded in, dustbin hatch molded in, exhaust. Looks like it might be a separately applied piece put on or molded in and painted a different color. Blower housing area there does have some detail on it. There's a treaded walkway area, plastic handrails, but they look nice and straight. Emergency shutoff and fuel sight glass detail is present here. Underbody bell, underbody mounted bell. Compartment detail's nice. On the back we have the radiator fan grills. We're going to snap back here for a second because there is upgraded to dynamic brake intake grills. You see a little bit of weathering on those applied as well, which is pretty neat. I'll zoom in if possible so you can see that. As we work our way back, you can see all the compartment detail that's molded in. Radiator fan grills back here, same kind of weathered effect with that. Has a new drive system on this run. And as you can see on the rear, there's a sand filler hatch. And more of the same detail we talked about on the front, including the safety markings, yellow, just to tell the crew, hey, these are stairs, don't trip over them. So that's pretty evenly applied. That second step up looks like it has a little bit of paint flaking away, but that's about it. Rear, there's headlights, or tail light I should say, and class lights. Not sure that those are functional. We'll see when we power it up. I'm guessing no, because this is a budget-friendly model. Looking at this angle, more of the same in detail on that, except you have a compartment sight glass there. More compartment detail and side grills all the way across. And on the nose, there's sand filler hatch little compartment that's molded in up top. And that's a quick look at the bottom. Alright, we got track power on. We're just going to run through the sounds of this locomotive as listed in the manual. We'll start with 8 because 8 has all of the startup features here and the sounds kind of come alive. Okay, we're fired up there. Here's the bell. Horn. So there's no short horn, that was just me playing it there. F3's coupler crash. 4's dynamic brake. Okay, you can't really hear dynamic brake. 5's NA, 6 is ditch lights, which no ditch lights on here, just a LED. 7's the manual compressor. Also doesn't seem to be doing anything. F9, drive hold. It's where you hit it, you crank the prime mover up, and as soon as you hit F9 again, it'll let go and start traveling. We're going to go in reverse now. Kill a few lights so you can see the light lit up here. There's definitely no capacitor in here because I'm seeing some flickering. The track probably needs to be cleaned. Lights look like they light up the number boards as well. So you get that effect all in one. Nothing on the class lights. Good color temperature on the LEDs though. And as we're moving at slow speeds, you can see that this thing is struggling quite a bit. In terms of smooth operation, this hasn't been broken in or anything. But there's one speed step for you. And it's just not moving at all. Right, there's 2 speed steps. We did have the sound cut out at 1. 3. We'll restart the locomotive here. 4. 5. 6 and 7. Things start to smooth out pretty decently at that. Still some lurch going on. 8, 9, and 10. Moving along at 10 speed steps now. I usually try to find where lurch smooths out. We're now at 22. We're shifting directions here. We'll move up to 24. So the locomotive smooths out a bit at about 24, 25 speed steps. Maybe a little more before you're running smooth. Hear the brake squeal there? So this is a new drive. I haven't messed with this before. It may require a break-in if you're really concerned about it, but you still want to order the product, order it, do a break-in run it for a while on rollers or whatever, and then see if you still have those issues that are kind of going on with this at slow speed steps. But overall, sounds really good. Drive at the higher speeds smooths out nicely. Could be also CV start voltage or design. I'm not sure exactly where it lies. I just do these product reviews to let you see the product, and then if there's something that you see you don't like, always test those things out when you get it. Checking MRA compliance. Coupler seems to be spot on, maybe a little high. We'll also check wheel flanges. Those appear to be good to go with the MRA gauge. I always check all 6 here. So that's good, and this thing's really heavy, so let's go weigh it and see what that's about. Alright, we're going to go ahead and turn this on here. One and a half pounds, 1 pound, 7.3 ounces, 23.2 ounces, 660 grams, 0.660 or 0.655. It keeps jumping around kilograms. So almost 1.5 pounds, 1.46. That's why this is so heavy. Now we'll see if that equates to pulling power. All right, we'll go ahead and turn the sound on, so you can hear the prime mover. Pull test here. Really excellent pull test for a diesel, 4.5 ounces. It's about 67-ish regular sized freight cars. That's really good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down and give you guys some final thoughts. So overall, the locomotive's nicely detailed for a budget model, and it sounds great. NMRA compliance is good, and it's got some upgraded features, including HEC trucks and dynamic brake fangirls. Overall, the only thing I could find on this review that might need some work is the smoothness of the drive at low speed steps. It can be attributed to CV start voltage. It can be attributed to needing to be broken in, or it can just be a model issue. I don't have time to troubleshoot that for you. Most likely, more times than not, it's usually just a break-in issue. But this is a new drive, so I'm not exactly sure. Like I said earlier in the review, if you're concerned about that issue, I still encourage you to look into purchasing one and then just break it in and see if it still has those issues, adjust CVs, see if it still has those issues. Other than that, great model for a good price, or good model for a great price. I'm not going to leave you with a run by, but we will see you next time right here on my channel. Take care.